Hey, it's Spence from LaunchFlows.com. Here's a quick and easy way to use the Gutenberg Editor Plus to stylize and also hide the LaunchFlows checkout components that you don't want to use. Now, for those of you who haven't done this before, let me explain. When you do a custom checkout with LaunchFlows, out of the box, it's going to include the default WooCommerce checkout. So for example, in this particular page, all I've done is made a regular page, chosen the template for either LaunchFlows Full Width or LaunchFlows Canvas, and that by itself will generate the normal WooCommerce checkout. Let me refresh this page and you can see the normal WooCommerce components are here. Now, in many cases, you don't want to have the components in a certain spot, or you want to stylize them, or you want to relocate them, etc. Let's say, for example, I want to move the billing details up to the top of the layout. All I need to do is take the appropriate LaunchFlows shortcode, put it inside of a paragraph block, stylize it with Editor Plus, and then move it. Now, I've done this before, but I want to show you how I can also use the Editor Plus to actually hide it. Let's say, for example, I'm working with the additional fields, or maybe I want to hide one of the other components that I've customized and put into my layout. Simply do this. Use the blocks, and I'm going to go ahead and use a paragraph. That gives me more control than the shortcode. Here, I'm going to go ahead and just use some words first. I found that this is helpful with Editor Plus if I want to stylize. So I select the block, go to Editor Plus, and in this case I'll just put a border around it. And maybe I'll do a nice blue border, and 4 or 5 pixels, and so forth. Now if I want, I can use additional styling, like maybe I'll put some padding into it. All right, we can now see that what I'm going to do, or what I'm going to have, is on the front of the site, we'll validate that the block itself is their style. Now, I'm going to go ahead and put in the shortcode for LF billing, which I've gotten from launchflows.com/documentation. Once you make your blocks, you don't really ever have to do it again. You can just save them as reusable. So now I've moved the billing fields from the bottom up to the top. Now let me show you what I can do to hide them. In the Editor Plus, there is an option called Extras. Simply go to Extras and under Display, choose Display None. You'll notice that this highlighting turns to a light gray. Click Update, and now when I refresh my page, the billing details are actually removed from the layout altogether. Now let's do the same thing for the coupon. We'll go ahead and just simplify this by duplicating this block. And I will change this from LF billing to LFWC coupon for WooCommerce coupon. Click Update, refresh my page, and we'll see that the coupon has been removed as well. This is a very simple way to both stylize as well as move around using Gutenberg blocks. The neat thing about it is, again, we can save any of these blocks for future use by adding them to our reusable blocks, and then they'll be available for us here to use again and again. Now, let's show one more thing. If I wanted to move the LaunchFlows coupon instead of hiding it, all I need to do is simply select it, go back over to Extras, remove this Display None, click Save, and now what you'll notice is it will have moved from the top of the layout to down lower, and now I can actually control it. So what if I wanted to move the billing above it? Let's just do that to finish this tutorial. I'm going to click on the block above. Also, I'm going to remove the extras. And you notice now I've got billing above the coupon. Click Update, refresh. Now I've got billing above the coupon. Obviously, I don't need those borders anymore, so I can also remove that. In this case, I just simply go back over here, remove that. And this gives me a tremendously flexible and fast way to relocate all the components, save them, reuse them, and even put them into some designs. This is where I see the future of LaunchFlows versus going ahead and doing this for each and every unique page builder. Because since this will be the default editor, for the time being at least, in WordPress, this will work perfectly well inside of any other theme or page builder because it's the normal content area output. This is Spence. I'll see you on the next video.